Before you press play, make sure you're by yourself, since Jessica Alves's transformation tale is so dramatic that you'll want some privacy to process it all. Her progress on her path of self-discovery and reinvention will captivate you from the outset. Stay with me through to the very end, because the revelation that leaves you genuinely stunned is the evidence that change can be spectacular when driven by willpower. Initially making headlines as Rodrigo Alves, the guy known as the human Ken doll was Jessica Alves. He spent years using operations to shape his body and face in order to fulfill a childhood fantasy of perfect perfection. Nevertheless, Rodrigo felt incomplete even as she hurried from procedure to operation. A young man wearing sculpted jeans, plastic surgeon's notes scattered on a dressing table, and reflection on reflection in the mirror are the first images we'll present today that capture those early days. The pain of someone pursuing an unattainable goal is practically palpable. But when Jessica began to pay attention to her heart instead of the hum of operating room lights, the true change started. She may be seen standing in front of a full-length mirror in the following sequence of pictures, her hair longer, her makeup softer, and her eyes full of timid hope. She is removing the mask to reveal who she really is, no longer concealing herself beneath layers of filler and contour. The first breath of liberation, the pivotal moment, occurs during that vulnerable time. There were ripples of support and disbelief from the fans. Messages like "Welcome home, Jessica, and your courage is everything" were all over social media. After years as Rodrigo, she was commended by many for having the courage to accept who she is. As if she's finally letting herself shine, Jessica's smile in these pictures changes from anxious to brilliant throughout it all. Her path through gender-affirming procedures is depicted in the following photos, which include the delicate reconstruction of characteristics that correspond with her inner self and the soft curve of a new form in fitted garments. Just after her last procedure, you'll see her standing in a bright garden with her hands over her heart and her eyes closed in quiet appreciation. It's a moment that embodies relief and victory. Transformation, however, is not merely physical. The way Jessica reconstructs her life is where the true magic is. She tells her tale to thousands of people on stage at Pride events in these unscripted photos. She is touring the globe, supporting transgender rights, and helping others who are lost. At one image, she is seen composing emails to charity while her laptop is open at a quiet coffee shop. Another finds her in her comfortable living room, chatting with a companion without makeup. These snippets show the happiness and meaning she's discovered outside of the operation room. Jessica Alves is a ray of hope at the conclusion of her journey. In the last picture, she is seen at dawn on a beach with her arms up in the air while sporting a flowing white sundress. She seems to be anticipating every option as the horizon opens up in front of her. It is evidence that metamorphosis is about discovering who you have always been, not about changing into someone else. If you were moved by Jessica's story, please press the bell, subscribe for more incredible travels, and give this video a thumbs up so you don't miss our next incredible change. Thank you for viewing, and keep in mind that having the guts to be who you are is the first step toward true beauty.